is.
Oh, true that.
Is it-
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, how are we looking here? Oh, not that knob. You knob. Hi, I'm live. Not that you can tell. Feeling like a goober. Is that good? Better? Hold on. I'm gonna do this one a little bit.
No,
No,
the other
that's
side.
done. Sorry.
That can't go further.
Oh, all right. Well, we're fine. Hey, something with letters and numbers. I do it. Yeah, and ik do it. Ik do it, Phil. Maybe I can tilt a little bit more this way. Then you see a little bit of the sculpture in the background. That's okay with me. Great. Look at me. I'm all
Yeah, his birthday.
dolled up. No.
April Fool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if I had my. Oh yeah. Oh, Frank Plant.
Yeah.
Of course. The sculptor who made this contraption behind me is Frank Plant, who had his birthday on the 1st of April, because he's an April Fool. But wait, was that last week already? Oh, that's this week. Okay, cool. Hey, Schliber, good to have you. Yeah, how's yeah? Well, ask me questions, but I can ask you questions too. How's it going? Where you are? Ziad, nice. We got quorum. Got the usual suspects. It's so nice to have you guys. See you every week. See your comments every week. I love it. Oh, so yeah, we were talking about April Fool's Day has happened. A wonderful tradition, and in the Netherlands there have been some great April Fool's jokes, pranks, and yeah, the Google, self-driving bikes. That's Nicole. I think that's hard to outdo. My dog is now licking one of my lamps. Come on. Almira in the house. It's nice. Anyway, I'm just going to adjust a little bit more here. Oh, in fact, I think I can put that down a bit. But the title this week is the pee bottle and or peeing in a bottle. Because of Amazon, actually. And yeah, Amazon got themselves in trouble, saying that, oh, don't be silly. Oh, so it was what, a U.S. House of Representatives representative who tweeted something like, we hear that these Amazon workers aren't even allowed to take bathroom breaks and they have to have pee bottles. And then Amazon, someone at Amazon corporate made the mistake of replying to that tweet and, prove it. And then any number of investigative reporters actually proved it, that certainly Amazon drivers have had to use pee bottles and or adult diapers, I guess. So Amazon has had to apologize. I've been asked in the meantime, will I want to help this guy make a fake advertisement for Amazon, official Amazon pee bottles? Anyone can use them. They're very practical. And so yeah, we'll see. There we go. So I don't know. We'll see if I should make this video. I don't know. What do you think? Actually, yeah, there's no money involved. I think it's a charity thing. But I think I noticed that the guy is related to Veed, Veed, and they do editing software online. So it's like Veed.io. Yeah, no Amazon corporate gigs coming up. I don't think I'm burning any bridges there. But anyway, let's try to get to some of your comments and or questions, and hopefully you can help me with advice as well. But anyway, goedenavond, indeed. Nice suit, indeed. I just did a taping for a video that I will be editing about the EU vaccines. Maybe not as bad as we've been fearing. In essence, this piece in Politico today said that the UK in particular started off the arms race, with a sprint, but they might be limping across the finish line, and the EU started limping, but might end up sprinting soon enough. So, I don't know. Right now, the only person I know who has a vaccination in the Netherlands Now just got sick with something. Maybe COVID? I don't know. Not a very successful vaccination then. Anyway, all right, here we are indeed. Oh, so are you seeing that thing? I don't want that. Put that adjusting the whole time. Good. All right. Okay, so what else have we got? Greetings from Amir. Very cold. Yeah, oh man, cold and snowing. Right. Sometimes it snows in April, as Prince used to sing about Minnesota. But also, yeah, in Chicago, last time I was there, April of 2019, it snowed on the 27th of April. Snowed! That's nuts. I'll let you guess which beer I'm drinking, by the way. 7 p.m. Prost and Salud. So, yeah. Oh! Okay. Seems like you've seen the Electra podcast video that I did. That was in Dutch, I guess, or was it some English? I forget. But anyway, that's up and that's out there. All right, here we go. More questions coming up. Very cold and snowing. The Google self-tax dodging algorithm, yeah, alleged. Okay. And then yet Janet Yellen from the United States, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, is trying to promote a global minimum corporate tax rate. So the Netherlands might have a hard time being a tax haven like the Republic of Ireland and Luxembourg and you name it. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's wisselachtig, the weather in the Netherlands. It's crazy. It's like the news reports about the vaccine. Are we doing really well, actually, or is it kind of terrible? But that was last year. That was last week. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to. Is it minus 50 degrees in Siberia? Thanks, Yat. I did not know that. What else? Any Amazon corporate gigs? I got there, and the entertainment industry is largely a charitable organization, at least for the performers. Isn't that nice? It's good for exposure. It'll be really good for your exposure. There are some wonderful YouTube sites sharing stories of people who've been asked, indeed, to share their stories of, yeah, wouldn't you want to work for free? Yeah, I've been asked that. And then, of course, you just ask, yes, how? Are you paying for the location? Yes. Paying for the catering? Sure. And for the event organizer? Yeah, but you're an artist. You like doing what you do.
Subsidized.
Surely you should have to pay some price. We all hate our jobs. Anyway. So, all right. What else? Personally, I would, so don't do free work. Your work isn't free. Thank you, I agree. But I'm also watching this for free. Yeah, well, you know. That's another question. I think my YouTube channel is cursed. That's my new take. I'm having a meeting with my guys tomorrow. And yeah, the channel management, you know, so there is an agency that does that for me. And they're not making a lot of money off of me. So, you know, they advise. But so far the advice has been, don't start a new channel. Don't start from zero. That's the last thing you want to do. And now I'm thinking, I think maybe I got to try that. Because indeed, this, I don't know if you've noticed, but the content that I'm making, the United States of Europe is the show that I want to be making. But I get it. When I talk too much about Europe, then people tune out. And my audience seems to be largely based in the Netherlands. So maybe I'll just have one channel that's mostly for Dutch stuff and another channel that is more European. And I get more voices from all across Europe. That's the goal anyway. But so, yeah, more on that. Watch this space. Oh yeah, so Costardo, nice to have you, Costardo. Maybe we can still welcome British tourists before we're out of lockdown. Ah, yeah, that'd be interesting. What about Gibraltar? I saw that on the news the other night. Gibraltar, the whatever, like principality or whatever they call it there, the territory is 70% vaccinated. And so they're open, basically. You can have, you know,
They can have
a
sick
vaccine, no vaccine. You can have the virus. And like,
people. You don't have it anymore.
I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah. Oh, so sorry. Wait, where do we go? Nicole says, "Oh, what are my thoughts on Rutte right now? Right now." Um, yeah. So Mark Rutte, the Dutch Prime Minister, who is kind of fighting for his life, I guess, politically, or he's fighting to be the have a fourth term. Rutte cabinet number 4, and I like it. I like it that there is a valid choice, even though he got the most votes of any single politician. Right? I think he made that case, and his party got way the most seats in parliament. So okay, it seems like a done deal that the Netherlands has voted for this guy to stay on as prime minister, and yet, yeah, to explain people from not in the Netherlands, it's like yeah, you left the seat up. Like, no, I put the seat down. And then they proved, like, nah, you left the seat up. And now they caught him lying about it. So now he can't be prime minister anymore. It's like a relatively, yeah, it was a relatively small detail. But is it time for Mark Rutte to go? I like him personally, I think. And yet I put it on Twitter today with Ben Coates and Matt Steinglass, those guys. Who both, are like correspondents, English-speaking correspondents who live in the Netherlands. And yeah, the question was like, oh yeah, is Rutte so bad? Or, I don't know, Rutte won his first cabinet back in 2010, 11, 12. That was when he was in his finest form. And ever since then, it's been like, diminishing returns. I would argue the opposite. Like, Rutte has actually kind of gotten better at handling crises and stuff. Certainly with economic and pandemic, it's been could have been worse. But and worse, I think, was back in 2011 when there was a full-on attack on the arts community that I guess I try to shut out, but I lost so much work through the public broadcasting here and never got it back. Basically, because Geert Wilders in particular was, cutting funding, cutting subsidies, raising taxes on arts like tickets, and raising, and then then it had to be dropped again. It was all over the place. It was so chaotic. So anyway, that's what I think of Mark Rutte. Not a fan. I'd be ready for some new leadership at this point. All right. Why does, says Thomas Marquis, or is that misspelled Marcius? That's probably wrong. That's a dumb idea. My eyes saw Marcius. Marcus. Okay. So Thomas, why does Dutch have doordat, omdat, want, vanwege, etc. that all mean one thing? Because I just don't know when to use them. What is it? 4 or 5 versions? They must make a lot of excuses. Want. Yeah. What do you think? Says, I'm asking my Dutch audience here. Oh, in Nederlands heb je zoveel woorden zoals doordat, omdat, want, vanwege. I think they're not synonymous. They mean different things, but in the context of excuses. Oh ja, dat kan niet. Vanwege. Oh ja, dat kan niet, want. Yeah. Those it creates choice. You see? That's what my Dutch father-in-law says. Hey, Andy de Vrede is late, but hey, welcome. Okay. Learning Dutch. It's a necessary evil. It has to be done. But learndutch.org and Bart de Pauw. Good enough. I'm teaching, helping my Syrian neighbor sometimes learn some Dutch, and then he came across a video from Learn Dutch where I was imitating Trump. Trump learning Dutch. How to learn Dutch with Donald Trump. Anyway, yes, don't smash your screen. You can smash the like button or whatever, but that's, yeah. Anyway, I hope that answers your question, Thomas. Learning more Dutch is not, it's not a bad thing. And it gives you insights into the culture. You might think people are making excuses, but they think of it as offering choice. COVID vaccination, vacillation, not COVID vaccination, but COVID vacillation. It's like the weather. I'm telling you right now. My Dutch it's better. It's better all the time. You know what's really good for my Dutch is going to France, realizing that, oh, I really can't speak French at all. And then coming back to Netherlands and realizing, my Dutch is not as bad as my French. So that was nice. Witte Pazen. Yes. White Payson. That's good. I hope your Payson are all wit. So I speak Dutch in that Electra video. So yeah, there's this guy, Wouter Monden, who does this podcast called the Electra Podcast. Electra, named after, Electra Club was this like sport hall that all kinds of Dutch comedians have had to perform at one time or another. Everybody's got their story about the worst show ever, generally at this one place called the Electra Sport Hall. So, could I recall my worst ever gigs and or shows? And I did that in Dutch in this podcast. So that is on my YouTube posts as well as Twitter and stuff. I think I shared that around today. Anyway, that was good. All seasons at once. All seasons, one day only. Tune in today. We got winter. Winter is coming. Winter is here. Winter's gone. It's spring again. Now it's winter. Summer and fall. It smelled like autumn weather. No, you can't. Don't go out. Anyway. Weer is bad stuimig, weer is goed. Good. Okay. Spijkerpoes, thank you. What else? Random iemand. Nooit genoeg. Hello. Thank you for joining. Do you have a question? I'm here to answer. Your YouTube channel is cursed. Oh, yeah, I need an exorcist. That would be good. Actually, I honestly think I have to go back and delete some old videos. Because they've been labeled as unfit or whatever. There's a big 2017 thing, I guess, when sponsors started pulling their sponsorship from YouTube because there were too many cases of someone saying, death to the infidel, cutting off someone's head, and then drink Coke. So, understandably, they got a lot more careful. And basically, I'm wondering if even if I would go back and, because when Bataclan happened and Zaventem, the terrorist attacks in France or Belgium, I referenced those things. I even tried to quote some controversial voices at the time. Saying things like terrorism, but fuck is okay. I think it's the terrorism that gets you in trouble with the algorithm. So anyway, but that's regarding the channel curse. Sorry, I'm gonna try to speed up here and get to some more of your questions. Random email. Oh wait, you're on the wrong account. Boo. Held for review, Spikerpoos. Shout out with 400 plus subs. Thank you, Spikerpoos. And that is better. I think the algorithm. All hail the algorithm. Slave to the algorithm. Likes consistent and similar content, so splitting up your content into different channels might not be so weird. There we go. Thank you. Okay, good. I'm going to take that to my meeting tomorrow. Jeffrey DeLaff. Search for Arnoud Klop via YouTube. He could help you make good content. Thanks, Arnoud Klop. Okay.
So your content is not good?
No, my content it always needs help. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, so my content is not good. Arnoud Klop, and then Arnoud Klop. Always Klops twice. Anyway, all right. So, thanks. I mean, you like the stream. It's all good. It's so nice that you guys tune in every week, and building up an audience like that is really nice. So you're already helping. You don't, like the stream. It's all good. We will all follow you to the new YouTube account. I hope so. Castardo says, must be interesting to explain the situation to an Anglo-Saxon audience. I guess so. That's Ruta for you. Alex, but you're a left-wing liberal. Who cares? Or am I a left-wing progressive? Liberal is such a loaded term. It means different things. depending on, Europe or United States. Liberal. Maybe I am a liberal. Maybe I am a VVD voter. You don't know. I could be right wing. But left wing. I guess I'm not. At this point, I feel like maybe there should be a global minimum corporate tax. But maybe that'll mess up the whole tax system in the Netherlands and we'll all have to pay more. That'd be bad. Okay. So I'm somewhere in the middle. Okay, Alex. Anyway, Andy says hi. Siad says smash the like button. Agree. Mr. C4, you're here. Heavy snow here in Austin. Hey, Austin, all right. I liked that show that I did in Austin. Great theater center you guys got there. Very new. And just now it went from sunny in the background to like terribly stormy. That's why I closed it. Yeah. Oh, that's like blizzard right now. Anyway, it feels like back at home in Chicago. What else? Is it racially acceptable for me to wear my Hong Kong Phooey t-shirt? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was Scatman Crothers who was doing that voice, as memory serves. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Or was it wrong for so many reasons? But but can you wear the t-shirt? Sure. I would go so far as to say that some of my favorite stand-up comedy that I listened to on albums when I was a young lad was Bill Cosby, Woody Allen, even Eddie Murphy. If you go back to Raw and whatever in the 80s, like there's some jokes in there that you could not say anymore. But maybe that's why he made Coming to America to atone for his. No, it didn't. No, I did not watch that, nor will I. But anyway, I forgot that John Landis directed Coming to America in the 80s, and yet he also directed Trading Places. I would sooner watch Trading Places with my kids than Coming to America. I've never seen the whole thing. But anyway, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor is a good question. Yeah, some of the Richard Pryor stuff, but just the profanity, I think these days it would be like, yeah. But some of the maybe stereotypes that were referenced by Richard Pryor, maybe that's not. Anyway, okay, sorry. I'm trying to get some more. We got Renz Polak here as well. Sorry. I'm skipping. You snored? You snored. It sounds like I'm already trying to sound like a prime minister. Maybe I should apply for the job. I mean, it's open at this point. Open season for anybody who dares. But not twice. Okay. Good. You keep chatting to each other. Renz Polak, like he doesn't make good content already. He meaning me or Arnoud Klopp? I'll check him out. There are more good tutorials. I'm going to start watching more tutorials on like the do's and don'ts. And maybe I'll collaborate with this, Amazon pee in a bottle guy, and he can help me as well. I've come pretty far with iMovie and preview, yeah, for like MacBook. Yeah. I'm probably getting ready to up my game there. But anyway, okay, here we go. Hey, Kun Han. Oh man. There are so many comments that have been like held for review, but not this one that starts with, I hope it doesn't sound offensive, but I found you kind of sort of look like Mark Rutte. Okay, it's not offensive. The bigger nose version. Don't take it bad. I've got a bigger nose. That's okay. Although, if you judge by Pinocchio standards, I think Mark Rutte has a little bit longer of a nose. My Dutch father-in-law, he did see what I did there. He gave an eye roll chuckle. Anyway, that's okay. No, I've heard way worse comments about my nose. I would take Greg Shapiro over Boris any day. Okay, well that's good. Thanks, Andy. And Alex points out it was a joke. It was a joke. Are liberals left wing? Right. Like the smash button. That's true. So that's a good question. Are liberals left wing? But that's from 5 minutes ago. Sorry, I'm behind. There's a good graphic of like up, down, liberal, conservative, and then the other axis is progressive and oh, sorry. Yeah, progressive. Getting it backwards. One axis was progressive and conservative, and the other axis was left wing, right wing. Got it. So I am, based on the questionnaire, I'm in the middle of left wing, right wing. I seem like I don't like too much of like public ownership of everything and all government all the time. I think that's what happened there. But progressive, I'm more progressive than I am conservative. Hope that answers that. Number one super guy, exactly. And do people know that Hong Kong Phooey was a character by Hanna-Barbera animation house in the 1970s, voiced by Scatman Crothers. If Scatman Crothers, who himself was an African American, if he had approximated an Asian kind of voice, might have been offensive. And yet, I think you'll note that that voice was in no way. He was a dog from Hong Kong who had the voice of Scatman Crothers. Jabberjaw is the one that'll never. Oh, man. The last time I had that conversation, I was pretty high. And I think I'm getting like contact buzz just thinking about it. But yeah. What are the kids like these days? I don't know. Jaws? The Steven Spielberg movie? Yes. What else? What are they also like? I don't know. Curly from Three Stooges never goes out of style. Great. Is that enough? No. What about Rodney Dangerfield? Let's throw him in. So there was a talking shark called Jabberjaw who was like, nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. I get no respect. And that pitch won. They made the TV show. And of course, I believe there was a group of teenagers trying to solve crimes. Because that was just standard ever since Scooby-Doo. But yeah, anyway, Scooby-Doo. Shaggy Scooby, you go that way. I'll go this way Or I was just thinking of that joke today of the guy who was stranded on a desert island with nothing but a sheep. And Shaggy, Velma, Daphne, you go that way. Now somebody hold down this dog. Anyway, sorry, Olive, that was not meant. I was sorry. It was that offensive is the question. If I had done it with the Hong Kong Phooey accent, then maybe. Okay. Sorry, I'm behind again. But Peter A. de Vries asks, hey Greg, waarom kijken altijd maar zo weinig mensen live naar je? I don't know, man. Why do so few people watch your live streams? Je bent toch super grappig. Hey! Zonde. Okay. Well, thanks, man. That's appreciated. I try to do these every, Thursday, every Tuesday night around 7. So even if there's a press conference, but fine. Thank you. And I've been happy with my video content lately, so just keep on watching. Do I have a favorite Dutch comedian? Oh, I love, Arjen Lubach is great. I love the team who's been writing on his show. It just ended, last Sunday. Or not, yes, previous Sunday. And so Arjen Lubach is good on stage. Arjen Lubach is good when he's got writers, working for him and a whole team and everything. And he's a great presenter and whatnot. Who's great? I mean, Dolph Janssen is very sharp. And he did, my personal, top rated challenge. I don't know, Martijn Koning was pretty ballsy and gutsy when he went on TV and, you know, did a roast of Thierry Baudet, which everybody was like, oh, it wasn't even funny. Like, it's pretty funny. It's just, he said the yod word and everybody freaked out. But Martijn Koning, not my favorite. Even Dolph Janssen, I think he went up in the first ever, the only ever Dutch press correspondence dinner. And he, actually, Mark Rutte there did a pretty good job of telling some jokes in the press correspondence dinner fashion. But then the one who went up after him and made jokes about him while he was sitting right there, that was Dolph Janssen. So yeah, that's he's Dolph Janssen. I like him. All right, here we go. Something with others numbers. Dutch comedian. There you go. There and see no evil, hear no evil. Oh, is that the Richard Pryor? Are we talking about that again? I guess that was pretty bad. Seinfeld. Feudalists are right wing. Thank you, Schliver.
Larry Bruce.
Larry Bruce. Oh, right.
He was quite offensive.
Yes. Oh, Lenny Bruce.
Lenny.
Yes, yeah. And Larry David. All these guys with two first names. It's difficult. Anyway, are hot wings right or left wing? I don't know. But now I'm going to have... And that was Elend Castwood. I get it. Yeah, that's a good question. It's just, I'm going to leave it at that. And conservativist. Conservationist. I love it how conservationists are not conservative. Those are two. And preservative is very different if you go to France. Anyway, don't like wings. Elend Castwood, that's a good, yeah, that is good, right? Okay, Eastwood, the German dub, haha. Jabberjaw, nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Okay, Dutch German, you get it. Okay, Gabberjaw. Wait, is that a misspelling or is that a reference to Dutch Gabbers? Gabber music. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway. Okay. Hey, Peter van der Pol said, my 6-year-old watched Jaws and said it was obvious it was a fake shark. I mean, these days, if you watch any kind of animation or, you know, a computer animation or just, you know, special effects, yeah, going back to 1976, it's fake shark. He was dog who was janitor voiced by Louis the Garbage Man. There you go. It wasn't. It was Louis the Garbage Man. That's back to Hong Kong Phooey. And Spiker Poo says girl with the glasses was hot. You mean Velma? I always had a thing for Velma. You snored. What percentage of you is Dutch now? Right now? I mean, it's a good question. When I'm with my father-in-law, maybe it's a little bit over 50%. But when I'm with my wife, who's spending her time speaking English, maybe it's a bit under 50%. Ja. Maar toch, met de teksten berichten en ik probeer zoveel mogelijk in het Nederlands te communiceren.
Yeah, my fault.
So, yeah. Okay, right now we've got a sun snow shower behind me. Let's see if I can get that on there. Yeah, it's a bit of sun and there's flurries. Sun, snow, shower. Great. Let's hope that's a freak accident of nature. And that will be over soon. Anyway. Okay. What's oof, low blow? No, I didn't catch that. I'm assuming it might have just been an accident. Elend. All right. So what else? I got to wrap up soon because I'm running out of power. But anyway, that's what percentage of me is Dutch right now. Because someone's please put down Scrappy. Scrappy Doo. Oh, I know. Scrappy Doo was just for a whole generation. That was the symbol of when you've jumped the shark, basically. When you have to add a character like Scrappy Doo, Scooby-Doo's nephew, then your shows, you should have just ended it. You should have wrapped it up. Yeah, that was a low blow. Okay, Castardo is 100% Dutch right now. Thank you. Bedankt voor de mededeling. And Spijkerpoes says, Daniel Arends. Oh, nice and scary. Daniel Arendsen. Bedoel je Daniel Arends? Yeah. Do you know Daniel Arends? He was on Dit Was Het Nieuws for a long time. or the Dutch Have I Got News for You? And yeah,
Program.
Daniel Adams. Yeah, I always thought Daniel Adams was not nice whenever I would bump into him, but then I realized he is kind of one of those comedians who's just awkward personally sometimes, or shy inward. And I know enough people like that. So once someone mentioned that to me, I was like, oh, okay, I won't take it personally. And then I didn't. And then I had a good review, and we were doing a show in the same venue, and he said good review. Anyway, I like Daniel Adams now. It's that simple. Let's see. Okay, like your choices, Wim Helsen. Wim Helsen is mad as a hatter. Yeah, I have to get into more Wim Helsen. And now that Arjen Lubach and Zondag met Lubach, they're off the air, I guess it's time to get more into Eva Tot Hier from Van der Laan and Vu. That's the Saturday night show. Do you watch that ever? Eva Tot Hier. It's they're really good. It's Dutch, and it's all current events, but it's clever. It's like they're really good performers. All right, so that'll be our new thing now. Maybe if you did it longer, people might come. Maybe if I did a longer stream, maybe. It's true, I did like an hour-long version of a live stream back in, I think, September, October, because I needed to practice my text for my new show. And that longer stream actually got a lot more views. So my new video that I'm making this week, I think it's going to be inspired by a Dutch YouTuber called Harry Hole. Harry Hole. And he just makes longer videos that aren't necessarily going for the joke the whole time, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do next. So I'll do that. I'll make like a 10-minute video that I'm editing, not a live stream, but you'll see. You'll like it. Maybe it'll be better for views. I have to do it anyway as an experiment. Okay, but that's a good point, Ziad. Thank you. And like an hour. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, I'll try that. I'll try it. But now I do have to go make dinner in time for NOS Journal. That's the idea. I've started marinating already. Hey, wait, Kokus Makreel is only now just joining us. Anyway, hello from Amsterdam. Hello! I'm sorry you're just joining us for the wrapping up here, but anyway. Velma did everything, and Fred was only there because he owned the van. Also necessary. Own the van, man. But yeah, Velma did everything sort of like, what was her name on Don Adams? Don Adams? Really? The guy from Get Smart. That's how old I am. You remember Don Adams, the voice of Inspector Gadget. That was it, Inspector Gadget. Would you believe a man who can remember the actor's name from Get Smart, but not the title Inspector Gadget? Who was the niece of Inspector Gadget? She was the Velma of that show. Anyway, and okay, Velma did everything. Here comes last comments. Andy, the Freda says Fred basically is fun. Yeah, right. Right, he is. Okay, have you seen Monica da Silva Trio? Yeah, they were great. I don't know, maybe Arjen Lubach will get back to doing stuff with the brothers again. They did a great Efteling take at one point with lots of great specially made sound effects. I enjoyed that. That was back in Sugar Factory. Yeah. Okay. Howdy Hole is a Nesbo character. What's Nesbo? I'll find out. I've heard it. I just don't know. Held for review. You snored. Kidnap Arjen Lubach's dog. I can see why that may be held for review. It's a joke, YouTube. Kidnap Arjen Lubach's dog and blackmail him to do a podcast with you. Maybe. I'm just trying to get him to accept a copy of my book. But we'll see. I think you get it. It's hard to get in touch with him these days. Anyway, Castardo, you have a nice evening. Lara Bell, thank you for joining. I'm glad you just popped in for the wrapping up. Dutch Chairman, says, wasn't it Shaggy who owned the van and Freddie who could drive? Maybe. Maybe Shaggy was just Freddie was the designated driver. Fred. Yeah. And Barbara Feldman, 99. You got it. Get Smart is a classic. Every time I walk into an office or building that has more than one security door, just instinctively, I'm like, dun, 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 dun. Anyway, I hope you get that, Schlipper. Shaggy had a DUI. Exactly. Shaggy had no license. No license to drive. Shaggy was a major stoner. Yep. And she was called Penny. Thank you. And Night Chicken. Sorry, hello. And Joe Nesbo, crime novelist. That could be. Oh, a Joe Nesbo. Right. Nesbo, crime novelist. Harry Hole. Great. Anyway, fine Abend, all of you. Sheldon knocking on the door. Penny. And thank you guys for, a penny for your thoughts. A penny for your trivia thoughts. But anyway, so I'll take that as a yes that I should make this video. I should help this guy with a fake ad for the pee bottles. And that's how we'll take down Amazon. Because, wrapping up, because that's why we should have a global minimum corporate tax, which means that I guess I am a little bit more left-wing than right-wing, and definitely more progressive. And my hair is regressive. And the weather is also a little bit of, can't make up its mind. So, anyway, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Next week, I'll maybe do a bit longer, but this time I'm hitting 40 minutes. So every time a little bit more. Nice chance for everybody to join in. All right, thank you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the videos for this week. All right, bye.